Hello, welcome to Queen of Waters on YouTube. Sorry, my eyelashes are banging into my glasses. Hello, welcome to Queen of Waters. Hello, hello, I've missed you. I really have. It's taken me hours this morning. It's not this morning, now it's this afternoon. I've been trying to get you a reading since Monday, I believe. I've been trying, but you guys, you know this about me. I am very, very, very sensitive and I'm working really hard to keep the sensitivity, but also be stronger. I'm very strong. It really confuses people when I say I'm sensitive because you know what? I've had to be strong because of my sensitivity level. I've had to be strong. I've had to fight for myself and stand up for myself. I do everything by myself because I can, and it's just what I do. I work and I love it. I'm this Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy that I have been trying, and I'm not going to say trying. This is the energy that I have switched my emotions to sit in. I want to be more grounded. That's why I have plants on the table. These are my plants. This is Maidenhair. I love this fern. This is my favorite plant. I love these. I love it. Lives over there, but I brought it here because I needed to be grounded. This is Peperomia, and she is an alien. This plant is an alien. You should see what it grows out of it, these little tentacle things. And then all these little babies grow out. Can you see that? There's all these little babies, this undergrowth. It's beautiful. This came off. I have one of these over there. I forgot what it's called, but it started growing up to the ceiling and I had to cut the top off. I'm showing you this growth because this is what has happened with me adding some earth to my water. It's working. I am in Queen of Pentacles energy. I love it. It's Virgo season. It feels really, really good. And how did I get here? What happened? Well, I'm going to tell you. I had one child in my lifetime. His name was Adam Peter. He was born, my leg is shaking. Hold on. I need to do this. He was born on August 11th in 1985, and he died on November 25th in 2011. It was Thanksgiving Day. So that right there, Thanksgiving has always been my favorite holiday in life. And it's, you can hear my voice shaking. I might cry. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm getting very, very strong. I want you to take this strength. Listen to me. This is going to be a long reading. I need to get this out. I need to share these emotions with you because you give a shit. That's why you're here. Thank you. So at any rate, Adam's birthday was August 11th. And this past year, November, my birthday's November 12th. A lot of stuff has happened. November 30th, 2022, my mother passed away. Our mother passed away. I have a younger brother and sister, and I was taking care of her. I was her home hospice caregiver for 5 years. It was very, very difficult because the aging process, you can't be ready for it. Even if you're educated, even if you know what's coming, especially when it's a loved one, it's like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I did that. I got through it. So she passed away in November, and a lot of things happened. I also had to move because I was taking care of her. I had to find a place to live. We had to get all the stuff out, 40 years of crap out of a condo, a 3-bedroom condo. There was a lot of stuff. So all that, okay? Then we had her service. I had her ashes in my house. My sister had her ashes. And my brother, we all three had her ashes for a little while. Then her birthday was August 27th. Yes, that was just a few weeks ago. My son's birthday was August 11th. And because my mother died this last year, I knew that my son's birthday was going to be hard on me this year. And I am telling you, it was hard. I have never experienced that kind of emotional pain, and I hope I never have to experience it again. Wait, let me rephrase that. I am not going to experience that again, and I'm doing everything in my own personal strength to make sure that I don't fall down that emotional hole that we get into. Now, I just want to say this. What did I do? What did I do that helped me get stronger? I just saw 444. That's the number of change. When I see it on the clock, I know big changes are coming from something I just worked through. I love that. That is a sign, right? I'm paying attention to the signs. I really am. And I'm actually listening. So I was in a space where I couldn't even watch a reading on YouTube. I couldn't do anything but go to work. And by the way, that dinging, that's not the fairies, although they are here. That's my kitty's bell. She's wandering around. She's probably going to jump up here. At any rate, I totally lost my train of thought. Here's what I did. I went on YouTube and I did a search and I said to myself, I'm going to watch a video about anxiety and how to help myself relieve myself and not stay in this space of anxiety. And you don't have to have anxiety to feel that feeling. You're probably feeling a little bit of the same type of feeling if you're here watching this reading looking for an answer for you, for your love life, the person you love, the person you want to bring into your life, right? That longing, really, it's the same kind of emotional stream that the anxiety level for me runs on. It's right here. I can feel it. I can physically feel it running through my system. That's the first thing that happens to me. So I lost my appetite. And then one thing after another. Last week, your 61-year-old reader fell off her skateboard. That's right. I'm embarrassed. I'm totally humiliated and embarrassed by that. No one saw me, but I have to say it out loud to get myself to not do that again. It wasn't very smart. That is a message. It was a sign that my quest to be more grounded is the right thing for me to do while I'm laying on the ground, flat on my ass, trying to ride a skateboard at 61. Okay, I'm paying attention to that sign. I am learning to do things differently with these emotions. What I've been doing is to try to stuff them down, shoo them away, fire them. That's what I've been trying to do. That is not the right thing to do. The right thing to do is take these emotions, and a lot of you came from that wonderful channel, right? It's a Scorpio only channel, right? So you get what I'm saying. I'm a Scorpio. These feelings, instead of trying to ignore them or push them away or stuff them down, I usually try to push it away and ignore it. Instead of doing that, I am using earth energy to ground myself, to make those emotions stronger. That's right. If I want to give my love to somebody, I'm just going to say it and give it to them. I tell my clients I love them because I do. There was a man who I have been in love with. I've said it. I've talked about him on this channel. You know what? I need to be stronger with those emotions and stop giving him anything because he's not here. So I'm using this earth energy to ground myself. That's what got me through my son's birthday. Then the reason I started, my head's itching. This is my mom. Her birthday was August 27th, and that was a Sunday. I took Sunday off. I usually work. We walked down to the beach. I live at the beach right there. We walked down to the beach and we released her ashes. And I have to tell you, it was one of the most beautiful, beautiful moments, minutes, it only took like 20 minutes, if that. And we sang, my brother and sister and I sang to her on the shore. It was beautiful. It did something. My mother's Virgo earthy energy saturated all three of us, and everything got lighter and easier to manage. And I took that energy, I took it from my mother. It's the Queen of Pentacles energy. And I'm doing this reading because when I picked up this deck, I'm doing this reading this way. When I picked up this deck, I love this deck. I love the art. This card was on the bottom. Then I shuffled, then it was on the top. Then I dropped a card and it was her, and she just kept coming out. So this is what I'm going to do right now. Wait, I have another sign. And I'm not done rambling. This is another sign. This card was in the bottom of a box bent. The box is full of cards. It's a little box. I have all my cards. I have a lot of little boxes with stuff in them. This card, it's not a box. It's a beautiful, maybe it is a box. It's a gift. I love you. So that came out. That came today. I got this just now, and I needed to show you because you need some love, right? I need some love. We all need love. Let's love our emotions. and use a little earth energy to ground the emotions to help them get stronger. The next thing that I did, I started watching videos on YouTube about anxiety. I found 2 psychologists. I really resonated with their energy. That made my brain go, oh, what's going on? What else can I do? I am a certified life coach. When I feel growth happening within myself, I sign up for a class or I do something like that, something that's going to help me if I can figure out what the growth is. This time I could. I figured it out. I need to be more grounded. What will help me? Well, I know I signed up for 2 master life coaching sessions. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just telling you what I'm doing because I've been working on trying to be a trigger coach to help people identify triggers and not overreact in public or at home or with a spouse or a girlfriend or brother or sister, coworker, that kind of thing. That sounds like I'm trying to sell you. I'm not. So I signed up for a master self-care. Well, I'm already a self-care coach, but this is for you to teach you self-care, to learn boundaries for yourself and stay within those boundaries. That's how you can avoid a trigger. That's how I can manage these beautiful emotions. And don't get me wrong, I love my emotions. They're supposed to be soft, and I gotta tell you, sometimes they're a little sharp. I wonder if that's my Libra rising Queen of Swords. Oh, probably not. That's because there's a lot of it. So let's ground our emotions and thank you for listening to me. The whole message I'm trying to give you here is if you're feeling really shitty and you need to feel a little grounded, if you can, there are a lot of free things on YouTube. You can do it there. Sign up for a course for some area in your life that you could do better in, like cooking or makeup or self-care, self-help, something like that. Just a little something. I swear to God, it will change everything and just help you accept who you are. I'm accepting who I am. I am an emotional being with a relatively high IQ on some days. Not Sundays, some days. I love psychology. I love my feelings when they're behaving. I am a sexual being. I am full of passion. I don't act on it because I like to keep everything right here. For when the right situation does come up, I will be ready and open, and I can give my love the way that I want to. I do that. I cook at least 95%. It's pretty high. It's almost all of my own food. It's a lot of work. But look at me. Look at my body. This is how I eat. This is why I look the way that I do. I know I look different because I look different than my friends. I also don't go in the sun. That's a huge thing right there. A lot of sunscreen on. I have a lot of hats. At any rate, I take care of myself. That's what she does. The Queen of Pentacles. The looks, that's the Queen of Wands, that charismatic energy. I'm working on that. That's helping me. It's helping me. It is. I want you to help you do something for you that's just for you because you love you. I love you. Thank you. I'm going to stop rambling. If you have any questions about anything that I just said, try to write it down so you can remember because this is going to be a long reading. And I hope you stay here with me. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you. All right. I have a new deck. I forgot what it's called, but it's a yes-no deck, and it has answers to clarify the yes or no. So I have a couple new things here. First, I want to do this. This is my yes or no coin. And today, because we're going to be doing this for so long, and because I have these 2 other decks I want to use, you can ask any question you want. Look, there's yes, and here's no. And it doesn't have to be a simple yes or no question. If you want to know if you're getting back together with your ex, you can ask that. You can ask whatever you want, because while you're here on this channel and you're watching a video and you're listening to my voice, I am holding your emotions with mine and I am helping them grow stronger just like mine are. I'm serious. All right. Think of a question. Yes or no, yes or no. This is for the coin toss. And I hope I'm not going to say that. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I actually caught it. That rarely happens. Yes or no? No. Sorry, the answer's no. Okay, that's for this question. I don't know what you asked. I'm sorry if you wanted it to be yes. Now, I want you to look at that question a little differently. Expand on it. Where did that come from? Did it come from a place of hunger, anger, emotion, thought? Where did that question come from? That might be something that you need to work on. Okay. Is it? Here, this deck has yes or no. We're going to get a yes or no. Is something that, whatever the driving force is that would be behind the question that we just asked, is that something that the collective needs to work on or should work on? Or is that a suggestion for the collective to maybe work on? Yes or no? What about your question? Right. Yes, it is something to work on. See, look at this. Yes. And then it has this. Fate opens its gates of fortune for you, but not until you are actively involved in the resolution process. What did I say? Figure out what drives that question you just asked. Figure it out. That's the resolution process. You discover the resources you need by accepting an unexpected offer. Maybe this is the unexpected offer, me offering to hold your emotions with you, to give you some of my strength. You discover the resources you need by accepting an unexpected offer, which invariably brings you stunning success and that rare chance to completely improve your life. Holy crap. You probably can't read that, but I didn't make it up. I probably could, though, if I had to. Now, this is the second part. This is the first deck, yes or no. See, yes or no. And then this is the second one. This expounds on the question, or the answer, excuse me, the yes or no that we just read. I could have used less words, but I didn't. I like words. I am a communicator. That really does it for me. This is to clarify and give you more information for that question. If no, the lake of hope slowly expands its shores. Take your time. And also, all this stuff I'm talking about, I've been gone from the channel since August 12th. I have been taking my time on myself, my plants, my kitty cat, my house, my cooking, my body. I love taking care of my body. Maybe that's it for you. Thank you. If no, the lake of hope slowly expands its shores, offering you unbelievable opportunities to enrich your life. Your acceptable reaction to such change allows you to collect an unthinkably large jackpot. Within 2 to 3 months, the evolution of the situation is complete. See what I said? I've been taking my time. Taking your time is imperative, and we just got a date there, 2 to 3 months. So whatever that question was about, look for significant change within you to bring it to you within the next 2 to 3 months. Thank you very much. I love those. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, because I want this good earthly energy, is I have some fairy oracle. They're kind of gnarly little fairies, too. They're like real forest fairies. I do believe in fairies, in case you're wondering. Abso-freaking-lutely. And mermaids, because I am one. And I believe in ghosts. I don't know if I believe in unicorns. Maybe a horse or a goat with like a fingernail horn on its head. Yeah, that. I don't really believe in the devil. I think the devil is ego, and that comes from people. And that's really what I believe about that. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me, but I am very open-minded and change it when I think it's necessary. Hello, fairies. This is the energy for this reading. This is the energy for the reading. Queen of Pentacles. This whole reading is going to be about being grounded, okay? That's what we're doing. That's why I'm using fairy energy. Fairy energy feels very grounded and earthy to me. Angel energy, very airy, wings, angels. So this is fairies today. Who do we have? We have remember who you are with an elephant. There's no fairy on here, but you know what? There's an Om symbol. I'm going to say remember who you are. Meditation is a very good way to do that. I use guided meditation. It's easy for me to listen to a beautiful voice telling me a story. It's easier for me to do that than it is to sit in silence and use a timer bell. It's too hard. I can't do that. I've been meditating for over 6 years every single day. I use an app to help me keep accountable. I do this. I am stubborn with this elephant energy, Lord Ganesha, and I sit and I meditate and I om because Namaste is where it's at. Remember who you are. That's 4 and 2. That's 6, 6, like the 6 of cups. Remember. I love it. That's fairy energy because this is a fairy oracle. I need another one because I want a fairy. Nope, this isn't the fairy oracle. I lied. This is the nature oracle. Garden the heart. Take care of your heart. That's what we're doing. Garden the heart. We are taking care of our emotions. We are using earth energy to get stronger. And you have to be strong. But look, there's a 9, like the 9 of cups, wish fulfillment. And 9 is the 9 of cups. Did I say 8 of cups? 9 of cups. I don't know what I said. I got excited because 9 is wish fulfillment. That's the 9 of cups, the wish card. And I believe it also stands for manifestation. I could be wrong, but I feel it. So we're just going to say yes. Thank you. Look at this. I love that. So this is all forest energy. And forgive me for getting the decks confused. Here we got one more. Bubble up. Okay, that's 23. That's a 5. 5 is also, excuse me. The fan is blowing right in my mouth. 5 is a number of change. 4 is the number of change coming, like 4 is the number of stability. But for me, when I see the 4 of Wands, it means something's coming. This is changing, it's stable, move forward. 5, change is coming. Also, I got a feeling of the 7 of Wands when I saw this bubble. This bubble, it could be energy or a moon. It is forest energy. Bubble up. I got a feeling of the 7 of Wands where it can be a defensive energy, but it doesn't have to be. Because when you're in that energy, what you don't see is you're being defensive with your sticks. You're trying to push these people away, but you're up on a hill. They can't even get to you. You're safe. You are in a bubble, a divine protection bubble. Protection that's full of love and light. That's right. Now I got my fairies. That's what took me so long when I was talking all that time. I had the wrong deck. That's okay. We're taking our time. Honestly, when I go too fast, oh my God, I have to look at the card on the bottom. When I go too fast, wait, I gotta touch it. Where is it? When I go too fast, like I just did, I'm gonna cuss. That's when I fuck up. It really is. When I'm trying to just and do too much. And I don't even have ADD or ADHD or coffee or caffeine. I can't drink caffeine anymore. It makes me go out of my head. I just have a lot of energy. I'm accepting who I am. This card really wanted to come out, and it says vitality, health, energy. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that a pretty Oh, I didn't tell you her name is Salu. Salu. And there's 7 and 2. That's number 9, like the 9 of cups energy. Look at that. This is really pretty energy. I really like it. Be light. Fairy energy is very light, but you know what? It can be very trickstery, like when your keys go missing for no reason and end up in a weird place that you didn't remember putting them, like a grocery bag. That has happened to me. That is fairy energy. Doesn't mean there's a little fairy flying around and moving your keys. It means they got their energy on you. You put it over, moving your keys. You put it over there and you don't remember doing it. That's the fairy glamour. See, did you know that? You do now, right? And we have, ooh, the merciful one. You've got to be nicer to yourself. Please, this is serious. Compassion, release, relief. If you are nice to yourself, you release what's going on in here and in here, and that gives you relief, just like guided meditation. It tells you a story. When you're listening to the story, you go someplace else. I do. I try to go right here in my heart. So I do very well with female voices that are kind of deeper, that are telling me a story whose voices stay like this, and it makes me feel loved and taken care of, kind of like this, the merciful one. Thank you. Let's get another fairy. What do we have? The Maybon. Oh, this is good because fall is coming. Shining hope. Future. That doesn't mean fall. That's just the energy I got from it. Look at that. That's pretty. What do we have on there? We have a 10. Completion of a cycle. Summer's almost over. So right now, the energy for this reading with these beautiful fairies, I'm going to get one more. This reading is to let you know that at the end of summer, which is it's just around the corner, it's September, I don't know if it's the 21st or 22nd, but it's around there. Look for big change within yourself that's going to help you look at a situation differently so that you don't feel so, so you don't have a broken heart. Please, let's not have a broken heart. Queen of the Dark Wood Elves. The fairies don't want you to have a broken heart either. They've sent us an elf. That's a different energy. premonition, foreshadowing, mystery. This is pretty much what I just went through. This is how the dark night of the soul energy feels. The dark night of the soul is when you have to pull yourself back or hermit for a little while because you realize there's just stuff going on. And sometimes you don't realize it. Sometimes it just happens. Like, why? Why don't I want to go anywhere? Why do I want to stay in the house? It can't be just because I'm a Scorpio, right? There's more going on here. That's the dark night of the soul energy. When you say there's more going on here, and sometimes you don't get it, it'll happen again. That's what keeps happening. It keeps happening until you get it. You get the message, and you learn and grow from that. And I'm telling you this is true because here's another elf, the other world, veil, illness, transition. I'm not going to take the illness part of this, but I am going to take the transition, other world. When I'm talking about meditation, there's also a space you can go in your head and you don't need to meditate to get there. It's called the 5D. Have you heard of that? It's actually another realm. It's an other world. See that? It's a place for you to go so you can get out of your head. It's in your head, but you get out of your thought process is what I'm talking about. The wild hunt, excitement, frenzy, journey. It's time to go on a journey, my friends. Let's do this. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. There, that was a fairy. Okay, we can stop with the fairy energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then I got these new cards. And by the way, the first part of my reading is self-care. Then I do the tarot, and that's your love. I love love. I'm going to do love readings. If you want me to do a money reading, you're going to have to ask me. I'll do it, but my money readings are literally right on. Oh, I want to say they're 98% right. Accurate, accurate, accurate. Not right. It's not about being right. Fuck that. That would make me a control freak. And I run from that. Oh my God, I really do. And it said 2626 when I said that. I don't know if that means anything, but you never know. It might mean something to you. These are some self-care cards, and they're awesome. Beyond the Self Oracle deck. Here, they look like this. Got them on Amazon. Stay present. This is important. That's where life happens. That's right. So when I said go to your head and go to the 5D, that is staying present. Once you figure out how to master that, that's what's helping me not get triggered in public. I am literally just standing within myself. I'm pulling my energy back, but nobody around me knows that I'm doing it because I'm grounding it. I'm grounding it with earth energy because I am an emotional being. These messages are good. They're good for me too. Let your feelings out. That's what I'm doing. That's what I want you to do. You can do it with me. You can write me in the comments if you want to say something. Nobody's going to judge you here. And if they do, we're going to delete their asses, right? Let your feelings out. All of them. Even the ones that scare you. And you know what? Feelings are scary. I have a lot of them, and they're terrifying. That's what I meant by they feel like they have sharp edges. They do. And then we have this. You have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Have you been holding back or just not shining? I haven't really been shining. I haven't been going out of the house very much. It's also been hotter than balls. Excuse me. I assume they would be hot. It has been hot. That's why I have all the fans on and the windows open and the cat's on the floor going like this. Thank you. All right. Thank you for listening to the self-care portion of your reading, my friends. Now I'm going to give you some tarot, and I'm going to take the Queen of Pentacles as the energy for this reading. Beautiful, loving, grounded energy, and I love you. I love you. Look at that. Did I already say it was in a box? It was, and I don't remember if I said that or not. That's where this was. This was the symbol, the sign. It was bent under there, and I didn't realize it was a card. So if you see something that looks a little different, you're like, was that supposed to be like that? And don't dismiss it. Like sometimes I just push that stuff aside. This time I looked, and I got a message from the universe, and I'm giving this message to you. Yes. Let's put the Love and the Queen of Pentacles in our reading right now. We are going to use these. These cards have a lot of energy in them. The art makes me feel the energy when I see these. Like immediately, I'm going to explain. Hold on. Oh, look at that. King of Cups. King of Cups. My lighting is non-existent. So I'm sorry if you can't see this very well. It's because everything's shining. Okay, here we go. Top 2 rows. I'm going to do 3, 1. First card, Ace of Wands. This is you. Woo! 8 of Cups. Like that. I'm holding in a hiccup. I'm sorry. Seven of Pentacles. What's going on there? And then the Wheel of Fortune. Well, I guess you've been working your ass off with that Seven of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. And here's your person. Or if you don't have a person, this is your situation. It's a Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. I'm really glad this card came out because I've been feeling that energy. Haven't I? Through the whole reading. The World card. Oh, my God. You got the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I'm getting excited now. I am. It might not sound like it. Then you got the Fool card. That's why I'm using these cards. It doesn't matter how many times I cut the deck or shuffle. It's always a like over the top positive reading. 8 of Pentacles, 7 to 8. These are beautiful cards. I love it. This is your final outcome energy. 2 of Pentacles, that's balance, and I'm going to take it. I love it. That is the balance, the struggle between emotion and the material. That's the earth energy. It's the physical realm. The fire energy is the movement that energy makes. Whew, it can be physical movement. For a lot of people, it is. The waters, the feelings, the emotions. The air is your thoughts. Like when someone says hi, someone that maybe somebody that you don't really want to see, and you go, hi, but your head's going, oh, fuck, that guy? That kind of thing. That's a thought. That was rather negative. That was a bad example. I am not suggesting that you do that. I'm just giving you an example. So the earth is where you ground yourself in. It's stability. Stability. It can be your finances, your home. For this reading, it's going to be your emotions. That's why this Two of Pentacles to be the final outcome is really, really good. It means you're going to achieve the balance. No more struggle. Okay. Thank you. Woo! I wanted to use, oh, here we are, right here. Here, I want to use this deck. I pre-shuffled, but I just dropped a bunch of cards. So that means I have to shuffle again and not look. It's really hard when you see, whoops, it's a terrible shuffle. It's really hard when I see a card on the bottom. I want to read it. I don't want to read that one because I just saw the Three of Swords. Somebody's feelings are hurting. I'm sorry, I love you. I don't want your feelings to hurt. Let's soften those feelings up with a little earth energy. Let's do it. We're going to start off the reading with the Queen of Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles symbolize your stability, your foundation, your money, your abundance. It's pretty much everything. And the way that I look at the Pentacles, when you get up to the face cards and the King and the Queens, the Pages, the Knights, that to me, those cards feel very, very homey, like family energy. It doesn't mean that I'm talking about somebody who has a family. I don't mean that. I mean the energy of that, the energy of family, the energy of taking care of the home. That's the energy I get from the Queen of Pentacles. I love it. She has enough. She's comfortable. She makes sure you're comfortable when you come into her abode. She makes sure that you're in her life, that you're comfortable and you have enough and you're stable when you're in her energy. You don't feel anxiety. You feel safe. You feel safe like this, like a hug, and your feet are well planted on the ground. Also, you have food, you have a place to live, and your abundance, if it's not flowing right now, it's going to be very soon. This is the energy for this reading, and that's the energy where I would ask you to try. Ask me questions if you want to know how to try anything I'm talking about. Try to get your emotions in that energy right here. Also, look at this. This is energy. It's flowers and a being, and it's freaking gorgeous. You are gorgeous, by the way. If you didn't know that, you need to know that. To clarify, the Queen of Pentacles, this is great because here's the Ace of Wands. I'm going to use this deck, the Ethereal Tarot Luna Edition. I like this deck because the characters are diverse. Can you see that? Ace of Wands. They're also silver. I think they're gold in the other deck. It's beautiful. Do you know what the Ace of Wands is? I'm laughing because the first card out of your spread is the Ace of Wands in the other deck. But for this deck to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, this is really very passionate energy. And it is known as the boner card because, yeah, that looks like a boner. It's when somebody wants to give you their boner. And we are talking about an energetic boner. That's right. Somebody has something they want to give you, right? Okay, sorry. I was a little naughty there. That's what this is. But it also means it's the beginning. The aces are the beginning of a cycle. This also means a creative spark of energy, like poof, that feels so good. It gives you ideas. It gives you clarity and open-mindedness to look at yourself in different ways, not just from a passionate point of view, because you need passion to feed anything. To work on yourself, you need this energy. That's what this is. And I'm going to say, if you're watching this reading for a particular person, that's what is needed. Fuel yourself with passion. I am not talking about sex. I'm not, unless that's what you want, unless that's the kind of connection this is. Then use that. Yes, of course. But if that isn't where you're going or what you want, you don't know what you want, use this energy of the Ace of Wands, fire and passion, to get this queen energy lit and going. It will work, and it is lit. Now, the first card out, another Ace of Wands. You have two Ace of Wands, and because this is about your situation and not you, I'm going to say that I'm right on with my intuition about using that creative passion energy to ignite yourself. This is needed for this connection. Whatever connection you're watching this reading for, it has to have passion, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The passion must be lit. See that beautiful art? Look at that. On the bottom is flowing. It looks like a gown. It could be feathers. It's very flowery. It also feels like it's underwater to me, which is funny because that's a wand. This art in this card, the art in these cards really, really resonates with my emotion. It really does. I want to clarify that Ace of Wands. Sorry about my hair flying everywhere. Here's the King of Swords energy to clarify what I just said. I might be onto something here. Let's ground our emotions. The King of Swords. This can feel Libran to me. I feel all the air. Honestly, I do not feel Aquarius. I don't ever feel Aquarius off the King of Swords. I really don't feel it right now, but I am getting for two I have to start over. I am getting two energies, two air sign energies from this. I'm getting Gemini and Libra energy right now. This person on your mind or the situation coming towards you likes to have everything worked out in their head before they move forward. They like this intellectual energy, and they like everything like, so there's no surprises. Are you ready for that? Does that sound like someone you know, that air sign energy? Gemini or Libra, and it doesn't have to be that sun sign. It can be the energy of doing that. Like, I know someone who is a Scorpio, but the way he moves, I swear I would think he was an Aries. And there's another thing. I can never tell when someone is a Scorpio until I start talking to them and I realize I can't figure out their sign, and then I know they're a Scorpio. Isn't that stupid? It's not stupid. We're not stupid beings. We are all different. We learn things differently. I do. In order to do all this stuff, to do a reading, to play with my plants, honest to gosh, even though it sounds like I'm talking faster and faster, I have got to slow my roll. I have to slow my energy. I'm actually using this to stop myself from moving so fast. That's what I'm doing. I think that's what he's doing here. And this is an American Indian from the olden days. This is not political. Please don't go there. It's beautiful energy. Look, he's got a peace pipe. He's smoking out because he knows it's the shit. That's right. Because when he's calm, he can get clear. He can use his thoughts to get clear. So that he can move away from the Eight of Cups. And don't be offended if I say he or she. I'm talking about energy. Also, I'm 61. It's hard for me to use all these proper new terms. So forgive me. Forgive me. I embrace and accept everyone. Almost everyone. There we go. Eight of Cups energy. This is when you've had all of these emotionally filled cups, which this is a reading about your emotions. It is time. They are all knocked over. There's nothing in that cup. Smoke from underneath the stem, you know. There's a reflection of the emptiness. Those cups, those 8 cups are empty. Put them down. It's time to put them down. Stop looking at the past. Walk away to your future. I have been letting the past hold me back. Are you letting the past hold you back? What happened to your last situation? It might not have ended in a healthy way. That happens. People don't want to talk, and it hurts, but sometimes it happens, and then we got to move on our own. You don't get any clarity or closure. Closure, come on, you got to make your own closure. It's too hard if you're waiting to get it from another person. Someone needed to hear that. That's why I needed to say that. Thank you very much. To clarify, the 8 of Cups is the Hermit. Virgo energy, here we are in Virgo season, and I am using Queen of Pentacles, earthy energy for this reading. Earthy energy. Okay, right now, hibernation 101. That's the energy I'm getting from this. It has been summer. It's still summer, but we're headed into fall. I'm going to ask you to take a little rest, my friend. If you haven't, it's time. Maybe these cups of the past, maybe it was your summer. Maybe this is August. That is an 8. If it's easier for you to think that way, then do that. That's what I'm saying. Be open-minded. Do things differently. Work on yourself. Here's the 7 of Pentacles energy. This is when you're working to achieve your goal, and you're almost there. You have planted all of that fruit. It is ready to spring forth. The fruit of your labors are ready to spring forth, is ready to spring forth. Here comes growth, and it's got dinner. That's right. It's good, healthy growth energy. I love that. It feels really good. Let's clarify that. This deck has extra cards. This is the Artist. It's card number 23. I'm going to change that to a 5, which I already said is the number of change. It's time to change the way we think and look about ourselves. That is clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. So that means that work you're doing on yourself, time to seek in for inspiration. Inspiration comes from the well of inspiration. The artist has already been to the well. So you're seeking inspiration. It's in you. It's in you, my friend. Let it out. Open your heart here. There you go. Isn't it lovely? Do you see this artist? Look, I'm going to get that tree, that cloud, the sky. It's beautiful energy. I am ready to create. This is the energy for me for the Page of Pentacles. It's when you're ready, when you're getting ready, and this would be after you've already gone there. It's the artist. It's beautiful. I love that. Then for the end of your energy spread right here, look what you got. That's the Wheel of Fortune. That's my karma card. It also has fixed sign energy. Fixed sign means that you fixate on whatever task at hand, whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on. 7 of Pentacles, you're working on yourself. You fixate on that energy until the job is done. Until the job is done. Karma calling. Fortune. Look at this. So the fixed signs, I didn't say the signs. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Those are fixed signs. Those energies are here to say it is time. It is time to let go of the past. Time to let go of the past. 8 of Cups. It's time for new growth. And you know, the Fool, I believe, is down here. Yes, the Fool is down here. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Swords. Okay, this is one of my argument cards, and it's not a good one. The 5 of Swords is when you've gone too far, and I don't do reversals. These little guys don't have they don't have blood on them, but in some decks they do. But this person in this deck, I'm going to say, wasn't stabbing people, but used that sword to take something, because look, he's got 5 swords. Did you really need to take all those swords? Did you really need to do that? Did you really need to be a jerk? That's the energy that I get from this, and it can cause an argument. And because it's a sword, for me, it's in your head. So I almost feel like, I do feel like, because 5 of Swords is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. That's your karma. You're still in a little bit of a karmic cycle. It has to complete. You're going to be okay. Change and growth. I always talk about change and growth because that's what gets me going. And you know what else brings me there? This might be true for you. Communication. I need it. I need steady communication from the people in my circle. I don't care about the guy across the street. I don't. I really don't. But the people that I love, that's the communication that I need. And as I've gotten older, that circle is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh, yes, that's helping me stay grounded and I love it. So I am making sure that this kind of crap, the Five of Swords energy, doesn't interfere with my karma anymore. I've been through a lot. I've done a lot of work on myself. I also, by the way, in the middle of all that dark night of the soul that I literally just went through, I changed my business model. That's how I make my money. I have two rents. I pay rent for my house and I pay rent for my studio where I work, and I do it all by myself. No one helps me. It's really hard. I have to sell myself. I do, and I do it because I am a healer. This is my energy. My clients are paying for this energy, and I'm giving it to you because it really actually works. Pay attention to your readers, especially the readers who love you. You know who that is. Here is the situation. Okay, if you have no person, this energy spread right here, I have 4 cards. This is going to clarify the situation that's in your head or in your heart. Heart. We want to ground it. Maybe mix the two, or air and water, thoughts and emotion. Maybe that can help you achieve earth energy. It might. You never know. This is 9 of Cups energy. So if you have a person and the person on your mind right now is wishing for you. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. Now, if you have no person, this is telling me that what you've been wishing for is coming. This situation is coming. Again, with the 9, it's September right now. This doesn't feel like in 2 or 3 months, things are going to change. Even though for the self-care card up here, the yes, no card, it did have a 2 or 3 month period. That's a self-care message. This is not a self-care. This is about the love reading. This is the love reading. Look, 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. In fact, I like that so much, I am not going to clarify it. Then you have the World. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is karma, right? Now you have the World card. World card is completion of a cycle. I wish you could see this better. Can you see the art on that? You can't see it very well. I love this art. It reminds me of Maxfield Parrish. If you know who that is, you might agree with me. If you don't, if you care, if you want to know, you can Google it. I love art. I do. I love this. This kind of scenery with water like this, and I love the forest. It sends me to a different place, and I love that feeling. It sends me to where the fairies are. It does. Look. To clarify the world, you've got the Sun card. Ultimate happiness. And look, I gave her a bra. Look at that. And you can't even tell. I arted it up. I did. To clarify the World card, you have the Sun card. We just got out of Leo season, so this is about timing. Absolutely. Right now, start working on yourself. If you haven't already, please just pick one thing, like I said earlier, something that's just for you. Even if it's making yourself a cup of tea, whatever it is, pick some kind of little ritual that's just for you. Please do it, because happiness is coming. It's not coming, it's here. Conclusion of this vicious cycle that you've been in. It feels vicious. I'm going to say it. I'm saying that because it feels very emotional, and it feels like more than one of us had to completely open up just to even let somebody 5 inches near, 50 feet near me. I mean, I really have to work to open up to let anybody in. I'm trying to be more open myself. That's why I'm talking about this stuff. I want to show you. I'm not just saying, do this. I'm showing you that I'm doing it. I want this feeling. I want to be happy. Realistically speaking, I mean, in reality, I don't mean I want to be happy in the 5D, because I'm already happy there. Yeah, look at this. I want this cycle of strife, of emotional turmoil to be over. And that's what I'm going to take from this conclusion. This is the end of the whole thing. You get a do-over. How fitting to be clarified by the Sun card, ultimate happiness. Also, Leo, Leo, that's Leo energy. We just finished Leo season. Again, I need you to, I just need to reiterate the timing of this reading. All right. World card, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. World card, conclusion of just a whole big, the shit that just went down is over. But be careful, because there's always something. There's going to be another shitstorm. But it doesn't have anything to do with what you're watching this reading for. That's just life. Just try to be prepared. The Sun card to clarify the World card. Then we have the freaking Fool card. The Fool card is a new beginning. It's the very first card in the deck. See, it's a 0. Oh, these don't have numbers, but it's the very first card. It's when it's time to take a leap of faith. It's time. It is time to mix a little bit of earth in there with that water energy that you're full of. I know you are. You're an emotional being or you wouldn't be here. Look at that. That looks very fairyish to me. So the Fool is, it doesn't have to mean that you're a fool. It's called the Fool because you're ready to trek out, start something new, and you're just so happy and ready to go that you walk right off a cliff. You're not paying attention. That would be foolish energy to not pay attention. When you take the leap of faith, when you jump off the cliff with purpose, that's different than just blindly going, oh, that's why I'm saying be prepared. Be prepared. That's what the World card is here for. Be prepared. And I'm going to say this. Be prepared for a lot of emotion to be coming from either this person or it, well, you're the person, you're the only ones here. But this feels like the whole situation, the energies are going to connect and it feels like a lot of emotional stuff is going to get released. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling some childhood trauma stuff coming out. We all have that. I hate those words. I mean, excuse me. Do not care for that sentence or that phrase. I don't like it. And I have learned this about myself. If there is something I don't like, it's something I need to work on. I was working on that too when I went through this stuff. I'm still going through this stuff. I'm never going to stop growing through this stuff. I'm not, because I like this energy. You get to start all over. Tomorrow is a new day. Let's take this journey together. Yes. Let's transform. You got the Magician card to clarify the Fool card. The Magician symbolizes manifestations. Manifestation to me is when you're working on something, right? You know what you want. You've got a goal. This is how it works for me. I finally figured out how to articulate it. You have a goal. You set the goal, and then you just work for it. While you're focusing your energy on that work, that gives the energy of, ta-da, the Magician. And the situation manifests and changes and transforms and starts coming to life. The Magician, isn't the Magician number 1? I think so. I think the Magician is number 1. And we have the Fool. So we're moving in the right order here. Forward movement. That's beautiful. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is down here underneath the 7 of Pentacles. So that waiting for the fruits of your labor, which is you working on yourself, or you waiting for this situation to come together. That's what I'm feeling in this card right here, the 8 of Pentacles. God, I got to clarify it. Hold on. I really want the 8 of Wands. Nope, I got the Well. Ooh, we got the Artist and the Well. The Well is where you go for inspiration. Hold on. You need some more inspiration. I'm getting the message. Anyhow, the Wheel of Fortune again. More karma. You're seeking inspiration, but there is something in the last situation that you were in that needs to be addressed. And I'm going to say that it has something to do with that yes, no, or the yes, no question that I had you ask in the beginning. And I said, it's time to work on that. That was a motorcycle. I'm sure you know what that is. Here's the fixed sign energy again. So for those of you that have an Aquarius, see, there's an angel head. Leo, there's a lion. Arrgh. There's it. I can't see. There's a Taurus. There's the bull. You want me to make a bull noise? They sound worse than that. And there, I think that's an eagle. Yes, it is. Scorpio is symbolized by an eagle, a snake sometimes, a phoenix, and a scorpion. That's right. So look at that. That's good. I like it in this card. I like this because you cannot see the face. So it's not going to be revealed what the fortune is, what the karma is. You got to figure it out. That's the lesson. Then when you figure it out, the wheel starts turning again. It does. It's beautiful energy. This is so good. Then your final card, your final energetic card here is the 2 of Pentacles. This reading is about growth There's all this beautiful earth energy in it. The Two of Pentacles has always been, to me, juggling, struggling to achieve your balance. And it's a pentacle, so your balance instability in your foundation, your money. It could be even struggling to balance your emotions. Like for me, that's what I am. I'm an emotional being. I really don't, wait. I'm being careful with my words. I'm an emotional being. My emotions, my well-being comes before anything else. Anything else. That's right. Comes before this. That's a coin. Comes before anything. Because I can't function when my emotions are not balanced, when I'm not feeling grounded. I don't have any, hold on. I was going to say something about the Nine of Pentacles, and there it is, the Nine of Pentacles energy. This energy to me, okay, this is known as the ultimate singles card. I'm taking it a step further because that isn't what it feels like to me. It feels more like today. It feels like you are okay in this energy, the Two of Pentacles. You've been juggling, struggling to balance your emotions so you don't feel so sad about the situation you're watching this reading for. And you know what? It's working. You are going to be feeling better about yourself because this is also growth. And this whole energy of this reading is the Queen of Pentacles. Here's the Nine of Pentacles. So moving right along, we are moving. I'm going to pull two more cards and I'm still not going to stop talking. Oh, King of Wands. What did I say about that passion? This is here. He's here as a reminder. He's not here to clarify. Well, maybe he is, because I did pull it to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. We need that passion. You got to let your Ace of Wands get lit. However you do that for yourself, light it. You have two Ace of Wands in this reading. Again with the fire energy. So yes, the fire signs are all here. I feel it. That's why I'm doing collective readings. If you want a personalized reading, then that's what we do. Then I'll do the individual signs. Also, my website is down. I'm not doing readings right now. I'll be turning it back on in October. Thank you for listening. I'm going to clarify the King of Wands energy with this card. The passionate energy needs to be let out. You've got to let it out. Let it out through your heart and be ready for where it lands. You've got the Six of Wands. That's victory. This is victorious. When this card comes out for me, it's like, woo, it's happening. And we have the Sun card. This is a really interesting reading, but it's a good reading, and I love it now. And thank you if you're still here. Thank you for listening to me. Here is, and I'm feeling better. See, just from giving you really, I'm going to do some Angel Oracle, Romance Angel, because I love it. Hold on. First, I want to do this. Let's get a message from your person. And again, if you have no person, I'm including everyone in these readings. Every person. Even if you already have another person, you have a person and you want another person. You have a person, you want a different person. You have an ex that you're still connected to, but you're just opening yourself up to see what's out there. That's what all of this is. This is openness. Thank you. Here is a message for you from whoever the person is that's coming. Oh, that is terrible. This is important. I have to read. Maybe it's not terrible. Maybe this is what you want. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. That's what I don't want. So I'm going to say I probably brought myself in here. I want stability at this point in my life. I can get sex anywhere. Seriously, I'm a woman. It's not hard. Gosh. And it isn't hard, and I'm not going to talk about that, but that's actually a true statement. And if you want me to expound on that more, you can send me a message and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Strictly sexual. So this is to say, watch this energy. King of Wands energy is very fiery, confident, passionate. If a person is coming towards you, I'm not getting a person from that, I'm getting the energy of that. If a person is coming towards you that you're not ready for, please be ready. Be ready. Be ready for that fiery, passionate energy, because that might not be the right person, and it might just be this. Again, unless that's what you want, then that's your person. Healing, old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. That's what I said about childhood trauma. And I'm going to say this about the strictly sexual. Be careful. A lot of people do something that is called, I'm going to cuss, fucking the pain away. Fuck the pain away. That's what this is. This person who can get in Knight of Wands energy, this being uses sex to just get rid of all the pain inside of them so they don't have to feel. And that is a very unstable energy to stay in. It isn't sustainable. That's why this says this connection is passionate but not enduring. Don't chase the lizard, ladies and fellas. Don't chase the kitty. There's more to us than that. All of us, I mean, us beings. I just said ladies and fellas, two words that I particularly do not care for because they just sound so titly. So let's say this. The stronger energy and the lighter, softer energy. How's that? I like that. There we go. One more message, time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Now, if you just had a situation where maybe this happened and it wasn't what you wanted and it just kind of, woo, time apart will give you a little clarity on that. Thank you very much. Now, here's some romance angels. We don't get it. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yes. Enjoy your moments. Let yourself shine and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Remember that. If you're looking for a sustainable connection and someone keeps coming towards you that doesn't give anything or gives very little, that's not your person. That's a lesson. That's right. Be careful. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Thank you. This is a little confusing. Wait, oh my God, there's a sneeze. Don't happen. I sneeze really loud and it's huge. It must be my hair going in my face. Be careful. It looks like there are two energies coming towards you if you're watching this reading. I feel very strong fire energy. I feel sun sign fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius moving towards you with just all of this light that shines. I cannot tell if that's the energy you're supposed to take. I should say, I can't tell because I'm not going to tell you what to do. And I also feel another energy. I felt very strong air energy. I did not get Aquarius. I got Libra and Gemini for an energy coming towards you. Now, as far as who this reading is for, I feel everybody. I do. I just got a Sag hit, Sagittarius. A Sagittarius dealing with an Aries who is confused. You know what else is confusing? Two Scorpios. It's very confusing. Thank you very much. And I'm getting an Aries. Wait, another Aries message. Aries, 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 Aries in the water. Who is the one? Oh, an Aries? No. It's Cancer. An Aries and a Cancer. Oh, that might be a nice couple. If you know someone, either you're the Aries or the Cancer or vice versa, there's some really good energy here. Explore that. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Look, I talked for an entire hour. That's awesome. I love it. And I've been holding you with me the whole time. Thank you for listening to me talk about my feelings. Let's rock this life and live it together and get strong so that we can have what we want. I am going to upload a guided meditation. I have to do it first, and I'm going to focus on the elements. I'm going to start doing a lot of different things, and hopefully nothing will get in my way. But honestly, if life happens, I'll have to live it and deal with it. In the meantime, thank you for your time and energy. Please know that I appreciate you. Thank you. And in case you need to hear this, I love you. Namaste.